Hey y'all, it's my review for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, episode 8. Y'all, like, have y'all been keeping up with the drama surrounding Beverly Hills? Like, all over social media? The Dubai girls versus Lisa Rinna? Like, it is keeping me from doing my review. Like, I'm sorry this is coming out so late. Today is Friday. Hopefully I could get this out at 10 p.m. If not, I'm sorry. But yes, the tea is scalding, and I hope they keep their high heels on Rinna's neck. I have a lot of opinions about it. I may say a little bit about it at the end of the episode, but I just finished doing Pop Roast with Alex, and we talked about it for a minute. But yeah, this is episode 8. I enjoyed it a lot. The first time I saw it, I was a little high. So now I have a clearer perspective the second time around. Let's get into it, shall we? So we open the episode with Garcelle and the new friend of the show, Sheree! Sorry, I'm just excited. When was the last time you saw Beverly Hills open with 2 black women that wasn't the help and is a main part of the cast? Never. So I'm excited about this. I love Sheree. She gave a great first impression this episode. So they're just walking right now in the park. I think she just got back in town. They're talking, and then Garcelle gives us a little brief, summary of their friendship and how they met. So she met Sheree, I think about maybe a decade ago. She lives in Beverly Hills. She's Will Smith's ex. They share 1 kid together. Looking at the younger photos, it looked like Will had a type, like a light-skinned baddie with a pixie cut. She has not remarried. She's single as well, like Garcelle. Don't she look like Lisa Ray, though? Like, she even sounds like Lisa Ray a little bit. They have to be related. Are they cousins? The resemblance is just uncanny. Garcelle also gives us a fun fact that she used to date Will Smith herself. She told us this last season and kind of cleared up the timeline, but she's clearing it up again for us because y'all know the blogs can be messy. So this was after Sheree's divorce from Will Smith and before she met Sheree. So no foul play. It was just a coincidence. So they're really good friends. The topic of conversation between them right now is Garcelle talking about her birthday party coming up, and all the women are invited, including racist Diana. So next scene we're with Crystal at her house, and I gotta admit, this scene is the most interesting Crystal has been the entire season. Like, we're on episode 8 weeks in. It's just her family life, and it's really cute, We get some background on her husband some more. I be forgetting that he's like a real high-profile director, like directed The Lion King. They have a cute little scene with their son who's thinking he's cursing when he's just saying Norfolk. I've never heard of that. She's talking about her brother, too, who lives with them. Now, the rumor's true because she says he's a pop star, but I read somewhere that allegedly he was on the run from the law. So that's why he's in the United States, playing like butler to Crystal and her husband. I think the reason why I enjoyed this scene with Crystal because she just seemed authentic in her home life as opposed to how she is around the ladies. So she's talking to her husband and brother about the Mexico trip. I think she said it was okay for her. Was it, Crystal? Was it? Her husband asked, how did Diana handle the trip? And Crystal said it was a little hard for her, but she was like, oh, Diana, you poke her, she goes nuclear. Like we have some type of foreshadowing coming. I'm curious to see this side of Diana too, because 7 weeks into her appearance, she's boring to me. Next scene, we're with Kyle at her house, and she's making a very bland looking turkey right now for her daughter's Friendsgiving. I swear, every time we see food at Kyle's residence, it looks bland and unseasoned. She's talking to Mauricio about Garcelle's birthday coming up, and she mentions that, well, I know Diana isn't coming. And the reason why she says that is because Diana sent the group text to, all the ladies with Garcelle on it, and she sent some rude-ass text with Garcelle's name misspelled, saying about the time that she had, whatever the hell she went through, but she singled Garcelle out. We then see all the ladies in their confessionals reading this long-ass text. I think if she had a problem with Garcelle, she could have just texted her one-on-one or let her know in that instance instead of being a bitch and highlighting her in the group text. Next scene, we're with Erica Jane at a photo shoot for her new hair care line. She better be talking about more than her hair care line. I'm gonna fast forward this scene. Yep, I'm bored. Fast forward. Next scene, we're with Sutton and she's visiting Dorit's house. I swear, if it's one thing you're gonna see on the episode of Beverly Hills, it's a Birkin bag. I should definitely start a shot game whenever I watch this. If you see a Birkin, take a shot. So they're talking in the kitchen and this woman comes in. I swear to God, I thought it was her housekeeper. It's Dorit's mom. They look nothing alike. Now, I'm sure before Dorit got her enhancements, she looked more like her mom, but right now, I don't see any resemblance. So the topic of the conversation is, how does Sutton feel after the Mexico trip, like with Crystal? She said, oh yeah, we're good. But she says she is not good with Diana. And she starts out with the whole private plane thing when she tried to sit next to her and Diana told her to sit in her original seat. Sutton is saying that it was obvious retaliation for her screaming at her at the dinner, which she did apologize for. I'm wondering why Dorit needs clarification from Sutton. Like, it's obviously bitchy and it was pointed because she didn't tell the other ladies to sit where you originally sat. She just told Sutton. Sutton then brings up the group text that Diana sent, which was extremely rude, and I'm glad that she pointed out that she spelled Garcelle's name wrong, and she also said, oh, you're gonna take a jab at my friend? I love that part. Like, I love to see Sutton sticking up for Garcelle because it's reciprocal between them. It's not just Garcelle sticking up for Sutton like how they try to make it seem. Even though the ladies think that Diana isn't going to show up to Garcelle's party, Sutton is like, I'm watching that bitch. She didn't say it like that, but that's how I took it. From what Sutton is saying, she definitely thinks Diana has a duplicitous nature. And next time, she don't need to ride her private jet because she got her own. Now check that. So next scene, we're with Garcelle at her house. She's talking to her sons and their friend. Her oldest son, Oliver, is in town, and he surprised her on an episode of The Real. I'm not sure why I didn't watch The Real with Garcelle on it, because I love Garcelle. Or maybe because I didn't like The Real so much that even Garcelle couldn't save it. Her son, Oliver, looks like he has lived a life. I'm glad he's back on the straight and narrow though, and his relationship with Garcelle is great. Because her son looks like he will break your legs as well as blow your back out. So next scene is the day of Garcelle's party. We see some of the ladies getting ready, particularly Sutton, and she's talking to Kyle. So allegedly Denise Richards is supposed to come, and then Sutton lets Kyle know that she heard that Diana is coming. Diana has a lot of nerve coming to Garcelle's party, especially after that group text. Like, if I was Garcelle, I would turn her and her gay husband around at the door. So it's later in the evening, and we're at the venue for Garcelle's birthday party. Garcelle is 55. Wow, she looks damn good. So we see the Birkin cake, which is nice, and you know what we gotta do, y'all? It's an episode of Beverly Hills. We gotta get into the fashion. First up is Crystal, and I love this dress that she's wearing. This is actually age appropriate for Crystal. She's not dressed like a 60-year-old madam. Now Sutton, like the past two episodes you was doing okay, but I don't like this drape dress. Like, it just doesn't look right up here. You're definitely gonna have to be watching your titties all night. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm sorry, Sutton. Okay, Erica Jane, I'm loving the leopard number and her hair. She looks good. Look, I don't hate Erica. Like, I actually like what she gives to the show. Now, do I like her as a person? No. I will say the only thing she's missing from this outfit is jewelry, but I'm sure she had to surrender it all. Oh, look at Lonnie Love in the background. I forgot the host of The Real showed up to her birthday party. Well, okay, Dorit. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Like, she's dressed like a Bond villain. It's cute, but I'm not sure if I like it. Wait a minute, what is Kyle wearing? Kyle? What is she wearing? She's giving sexy Morticia Adams. Like, all she's missing is a top hat and she's gonna look like a magician's assistant. She's literally wearing like a bathing suit with a draped dress over it. I'm not sure if this is appropriate for this occasion. I could see if it was like a beach party or something at night, but this dress, I don't know. I mean, it's sexy, but I don't know. Yeah, I agree with Sutton. Kyle is dressed for the boudoir. So Garcelle arrives with her sons, and she looks amazing in white. Black people just look good in white. And for this episode, Garcelle is best dressed. Hands down, it's her birthday. I love it. Oh, look at Sherry Shepherd is there. Okay. We get a lot of cameos this episode. I mean, I saw Adrienne Bailon as well. Well, is that her last name still? I know she got married. I forgot her last name. We get some dramatic music as this black car is pulling up. I'm guessing it's racist Diana. Yep, that's her with her shit-eating grin as she gets out the car. Wait a minute, that man with her in the Snuffleupagus jacket, that's her fiance? He looks so much like her stylist or like personal minion. Ooh, and she throws shade already when she walks in. She's like, oh, it's dead indeed. Ooh, she has no problem being a bitch, huh? Like, if she wasn't a racist and more interesting, I would be living for her. Cut to Garcelle's confessional, and she's not fazed. She's like, oh, I know she has a language barrier, so instead of bed rest, maybe she meant the doctor put her on a nap. So she greets Diana and her gay fiance, and she's cordial. Diana gave Garcelle a gift. It's her book, the escort book, that's surrounded by a bed of white flowers. It's a cute gag gift. I'll give that to Diana. So all the ladies are cordial right now, and we notice that Erica is hitting that open bar hard. We get a quick scene of Garcelle's son Oliver introducing himself to Crystal and Erica, and when he leaves, we see Erica saying, oh, he's hot. Now, I feel like production wouldn't have included this scene if it wasn't important for later. It was also hinted at on Watch What Happens Live by Garcelle, saying that it got a little weird involving Erica talking about her son. So we shall see. So then we see Cherie enter the party, looking good. I love this number. And then Garcelle introduces her to the other ladies. Gosh, she looks just like Lisa Ray. I love this little moment between Garcelle and Cherie. So Garcelle tells Sutton, oh yeah, this is my backup. Then Cherie says, oh yeah, when a bitch calls for backup, you show up. Yes, black girl magic. I am enjoying them. Now Garcelle introducing Cherie, and the first thing she says to the ladies is, I used to date her ex-husband. Come on now, Garcelle. She being a producer right now. I wouldn't start out with that fun fact. I'd be like, this is my friend. I've known her for a couple of years. Maybe like the second time y'all see her, y'all find out that fact, but not the first time. Now, how in the hell does Garcelle have a dry spell? But you know what? I have a dry spell too, so I can't really talk. Girl, we see each other. We then cut to Kyle talking to Diana, and Kyle, she spots out a Birkin immediately. So she is gushing over her bag. I don't know, if you didn't tell me the price, I wouldn't have thought anything of it. It looks ugly from here. Maybe close up, it looks cute. But yeah, it has real diamonds on it, and it is a $250,000 bag. Yes. I mean, the most interesting thing about Diana is her wealth, I guess. That's it. That's where it stops. So we're back with the other ladies, and Cherie is talking to them about being at peace with her vagina or something like that. I don't know how we got to it, but we're talking about Pantygate. I'm thinking this is from season 6 or 7. Lord, I never want to hear the word Pantygate again. Coincidentally, PK rolls up and they all start laughing. We're back with Kyle talking to Diana, and ooh, Kyle, we see you stirring shit up. Like, she brings up the text message to Diana, and then, Diana looks so proud of herself. She's like, oh yeah, I don't do jobs, I do nukes. So, shut up. Nobody is intimidated by you. She thinks just because she got the most money that, these women are scared of her. Nah. You saw in the last episode, Sutton made your ass cry. Talking about she gonna headbutt bitches. Where? I want to see her headbutt somebody on this cast. She need to headbutt her friend Lisa Rinna. Maybe they'll knock some sense into each other. Oh my God, and here we go with the bacon-eating vegetarian. She is running with that. It's not cute. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not funny. And Kyle is messy. Now she's bringing up what Sutton told her about the private jet. So there's no drama yet at this party. I'm guessing they're just saving it for the very end. So Garcelle, they cut the cake, and then they're on the dance floor now, acting a fool. Production made sure to catch Diana scolding her gay fiance about leaving her bag unattended. She's like, that bag? It's $250,000. Now, I didn't take it as, oh, she's at Garcelle's event, she has to worry about her bag. I mean, that's an expensive bag. You can be anywhere. And, if you don't keep your eyes on that bag, somebody will take it. So I didn't take it like that. I just thought it was funny she was telling him about it. Ooh, I just knew it. So we're back on the dance floor, and Kyle just could not resist the urge to get into a split. It's just not a classic Beverly Hills Party episode unless Kyle is like doing this with her hair or doing a split. Yeah, Kyle is definitely inebriated at this point. Now, just a little observation about Garcelle's party. It looked like she didn't invite that many people. It looks like maybe 40 or at the most 50 people at this event. I think that's a good number personally. My birthday's coming up at the end of the month, and yeah, I might have a party like this where, we just have good music, we fill up like the event space with like 40, 50 people, and I'm good. Because 200 people, that's too much. I'll have an anxiety attack. So a little later in the party, Sutton approaches Diana and she wants to talk one-on-one. So they go off somewhere private to talk, and Sutton starts off by asking, are you okay? Because I heard you were on bed rest, but yet you're here, so I'm confused. Like, you gotta clear it up. So Diana, it looked like she on ready now. She's very condescending. She's just like, you know what? Well, let's start with 12 weeks ago, I lost the baby. And then Sutton interjects. She's like, oh, up. Now I'm talking. Who is this? It's like someone told Diana, lights, camera, action. Go. Sutton then tries to tell Diana, well, I had 2 miscarriages myself. Diana stops her in her tracks. She's just like, you know what? It's more than that. And I don't want to do the phony fake shit with you. Ooh, okay, so the gloves are off. Cut to Diana in her confessional. She's saying, I'm done being nice. I'm ready for you to meet different person. It looks like Sutton just wanted to approach her about the rude text message that she sent, because like, you're at my friend's birthday party and you sent that rude text message. Why are you here? So I get Sutton. Diana again interrupts Sutton while she's talking. She's like, but, like she's being very patronizing, condescending, like she's being super mean to her. Not Diana bringing up, oh, you want me to headbutt you? Oh my God, if I was Sutton, I would have been like, bitch, try it. Try it. Oh my God, they're too nice. Like, if this was Atlanta, even Potomac, they would have been fist fighting at that point. You ain't gonna threaten to headbutt me. Now, the first time I saw this scene, I was high as fuck, and I was like, what is going on? What is she saying? And now I realize that even sober, I'm trying to figure out, like, what is she saying right now? Like, I understand the words she's saying, but I don't understand the context. Like, why are you talking about this right now? That's not what Sutton is talking about. She's wondering, oh, you're on bed rest, so why are you here? Especially insulting the person whose party you're at. Diana calling somebody boring is rich. Rich! She had the nerve to call Sutton boring. Girl... We got 10 minutes left. Diana then brings up to Sutton when they were on the boat in Mexico how she told her something personal about herself, and Sutton made it all about her and was calling her fake. I think Diana misinterpreted that interaction because she didn't like Sutton in the first place. So as they're going back and forth, producer 1 Kyle and then producer 2 Garcelle comes in. Garcelle asked Diana, what's happening? And Diana was like, I just called her boring. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Diana right now. So now she's going back and forth with Garcelle. When Garcelle just asked her a question, she's like, oh, come on, take a swing at me. What? What is she talking about? Oh! Sutton is like, this is a very different Diana. The bed rest did you good. 2 points, Sutton. 2 points. Diana brings up that bacon-eating vegetarian read, and I'm glad Sutton told her to shut up. Because it's not funny. It's lame, actually. Kyle, sit back and relax. Stop talking. You are clearly inebriated. We do not need your input. Ooh, it is going left right now. Sutton was trying to clean it all up. She has her hand on Diana's knee. Diana's like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Like, you're fake. You're fake. So then she comes at Garcelle saying like, oh, are you her mouthpiece? Are you her bodyguard? Ooh, if I was Garcelle, you at my birthday party, my event, and causing me some stress, I would have threw my drink on her Birkin and had her escorted out. Diana then called Sutton frail and old, and Garcelle's had enough. She's like, you know what? You're not about to mess up my birthday party. I'm gonna get up and good night. Garcelle is a class act. She didn't want to get out of character on her birthday. Look, she is a better person than I am because she would have got a different reaction out of me. You want to act out? Well, bitch, I'm going to act out too. It's my birthday. Knuck if you buck. At least in this moment, we're seeing Diana for what she is. Snooty, uptight Euro trash. Sutton is like, I think we're done here. You're an asshole. Go ahead, Sutton! And why is Kyle drunk ass trying to reprimand Sutton? Like she wasn't even there for the beginning of the argument. Sutton tells Kyle, no, she's a fucking asshole. Then she turns to Diana and says, I got your number, hussy. She didn't say it like that, but that's how she meant it. Diana's like, yeah, you got my number. Sutton then says, oh yeah, I know what it is. It's 867-5309. Got it. 867-5309, I got you. She keeps repeating it. Now, when I first saw this scene, that shade went right over my head. For obvious reasons, I didn't get the reference. So then I was like, what the hell does that mean? Did she just expose this woman's number? And why didn't Bravo bleep it out? So then I looked this shit up. That is an iconic read, and that is 20 points for Sutton. 867-5309. That is an old song. She basically called this bitch an escort prostitute. Go ahead, Sutton. That is iconic. And she keep repeating the number. It's hot in here, y'all. It's like 9 degrees outside. My AC is not on just because y'all won't hear it. Oh my God. Okay, we got 3 minutes left. Child, we come back to the other ladies. Erica is a hot, drunken mess. She's begging the bartender for another drink. I'm guessing he was told not to serve her again. This isn't a good look for her. So Garcelle goes back to sit with the other ladies and she lets them know, y'all notice that Denise didn't come? And Garcelle's pretty disappointed. And Erica drunk ass is like, I told you, bitch! What? I would have been like, who are you talking to? You didn't tell me nothing. But anywho, it looks like Denise flaked out. She did not come. I would have been angry. Like, did she even text Garcelle? Erica is still going on, I told you she would never show up. Garcelle looks confused and a little pissed at Erica. She says, I'm just letting you know that she didn't come. Like, why is Erica so passionate about this? We cut to Garcelle's confession. She's like, she never told me so. Like, when did this occur? As Erica gets served her 8th drink probably. Meanwhile, we're back with racist Diana, Sutton, and Kyle, and they are still going at it. They're going back and forth, and I'm just confused by the exchange. Like, Kyle is 4-5 sheets to the win. Sutton is trying to tell Diana, I actually had empathy for you, and Diana starts busting out laughing. She was just like, you have no empathy for me. Sutton looks her dead in the eye and say, you're a soulless person. And then Kyle looked like she's about to have a conniption. Stop it, Sutton, stop, you can't say that. Why the fuck she can't? Why? Sutton, continue. Read her. And why is Kyle putting her hands on Sutton? I would have hit both of them. And as the credits are rolling, we see Diana say, you need a new villain? Here I am. And that is where the episode ends. That was chaotic. Entertaining, but chaotic. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy Diana. I just enjoyed the chaos resonating from her weird behavior. But anyway, y'all, I did not even notice Lisa Rinna was missing from this episode, so that should say a lot about me wanting her back next season, especially about what she wrote. I'm really offended as a person who is a fan of Lisa Rinna. If you saw my top 10 housewives of all time, she was in my top 5. So for her to be, that post she made that was defending Diana, of all people, that's the hill you're gonna die on? She managed to gaslight the audience, project, as well as serve a little microaggression as a cherry on top towards the girls of Dubai who have nothing to do with it. And this is her 3rd time trying to shade Dubai for some reason. Like, you're not even the same tax bracket with some of these chicks. On her best day, she can't see it with Chanel Ayan. I'm just saying. Shout out to Chanel Ayan for reading the bitch last night on Twitter. I'm enjoying that feud, and I know Andy and Bravo are enjoying it too. But back to the episode. Diana, I think she thought she was giving, and she didn't give nothing. She just made herself look stupid. Kyle, I don't know what you were doing. You were trying to produce the moment, but you were failing miserably. You were really drunk in that scene. It wasn't a good look. Erica, I'm sure they're going to talk about her sobriety later this season. What else? Cherie, loved this introduction of hers, and I hope we get to know a little bit more about her. After this season, I'm sure there's going to be a couple of spaces for her to join. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this episode. If anybody can decipher what Diana was trying to say to Sutton, because it just wasn't landing, whatever she was trying to give. With that, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for the next episode. Bye.